At the end of the piece, when the melody returns and we play what we call in jazz the head out, which happens at about 4:39 or 4 minutes and 40 seconds into the performance, I am playing the melody in octaves. And what happens is that's a very strong way to reinforce the melody on the guitar, particularly when there's not a lot of notes going on. Listen to the melody without octaves. Now listen to it with octaves. You see how that strengthens and reinforces the sound? And it's just particularly here on the bridge where I go... If I played that line by itself, that last line... And now with octaves... You see how much stronger it is because I'm adding a higher note, an octave higher. And this makes it sound like as if there are two voices happening, and there are. And the fact that they're both playing the same note an octave higher really reinforces and strengthens the sound. So this is an important thing to work on, to learn to how to play octaves for both melodies, and also you can use it in your soloing. And it's very effective, and one of the best ways to do this, and blues players, you'll love that I come back to the blues scales for this, one of the best ways to learn how to play octaves is to start with a simple pentatonic or blues scale. Let's start with a simple G blues scale. Instead of me playing this, eventually with octaves, that was all blues scale. And eventually you'll be able to play whole solos using octaves, a la Wes Montgomery, who is one of the great proponents of octaves. And Wes did not use the pick, he just used his thumb, which gives you a very nice warm sound when you're playing octaves, something like this. So I recommend to begin, learning your octaves, I recommend that you start with a simple blues scale or pentatonic scale that you can play over a whole song and try to build melodies with it. And essentially, what I do is I just see one note. I don't have to worry about both strings. A lot of people see the upper note. For some reason, I like to see the lower note. So I'm seeing this rather than this. But however you see it, you only need to focus on the one note. And once you get the fingering down for playing octaves over, blues scale and simple pentatonic lines, you'll be able to play whole scales with it. You could start with a major scale. So again, work on this slowly and develop a good technique with it, and you won't regret it. And again, when you have melodies that are fairly simple with not a lot of fast notes going on, octaves are an ideal way to play the melody, particularly when there's no other harmonic instrument. In this case, I do have bass with me, but again, there's no piano. And so octaves will strengthen the sound and add a lot of punch to what you're doing.